Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush guru, and what new thing is this? Oh my goodness. I'm here to help you solve 5208. You can tell I'm stunned. That looks like honey. Uh, I'm, I'm so confused. Okay, so level 5208 has 20 moves. And in those 20 moves, we need to get rid of these two cake bombs, 27 licorice, which is that considered marmalade? It's probably just the new look for marmalade, but things keep changing, and so it's hard for me to tell. I'm guessing at this point in time that's marmalade, and we have to get rid of 92 of the rainbow twists, but those are fairly self-working. Let's jump in and see what we can do. Yeah, that dissolves just like marmalade would. Okay. All right, I'm no longer freaked out. Now the question is, do I want to aim up here or down here? I'm going to do down here for two reasons. First is I think it's harder to get to these guys than it is to get to these guys, especially since these guys can help by taking out a layer. Second reason is if I make moves low to the ground, I might get some cascading to help me out. So I'm always looking for those opportunities. Although, if I've got some specials to make, I may take those. Yeah, not really great opportunities here. I'm trying to figure out why I'm not liking this setup, and I think it's these licorice. I think the licorice are bugging my board. So, oh, I like bringing the blue down, and I think I can get a fish. And the fish will be wonderful for reaching into areas I can't reach, like these parts of the cake bomb. Look at this. I have so many options here. The first one is I can do a color bomb purple. But I don't know if it's going to help over here. This would go horizontally. This would go vertically. Horizontal, vertical, horizontal. That would really help. Vertical. That's not a bad choice. If I do this, this would go horizontally, vertically, horizontally. Not an awful choice vertically. This one is better. I could also do a color bomb wrapped combo. It would take out a lot of the detritus around here, but it wouldn't target these nearly as well. Or I could do a wrapped combo, but it's just not positioned well enough for me to consider that. Purple is the way to go. The only problem is some of the things where I say like this is going to go horizontally and that'll be nice and helpful. It might drop down before it has the chance to do what it's supposed to do. Of course, another option is I could just take out all blue, but I don't think that's really the best option here. Oh, look at that. One of those stripes I was afraid about falling down, it actually fell into position instead of the one I was afraid was going to fall out of position. That was beautiful. Loved that. All right, there we go. Look at how quickly these kind of fall away. I could maybe even finish all of this with just fish, right? We're hitting where the weakest link is. Then if I do this, I'll send out 3 fish. Boom, that's gone. Boom, that's gone. All right. So yeah, the marmalade has a different look. I should be used to them just kind of switching things up on me right now. But I was surprised. And that was nice that was the first run through and I was able to get it done. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. Remember that just because I'm seeing a different marmalade doesn't mean you are, or doesn't mean you, I mean, some people probably have seen this for, 6 months or something, and they just brought it to me. Also, if you see me play other levels, I have 2 different profiles I use. Both of my profiles give me different looks for different things. So it's a little bit bizarre, but now I think we're caught up on what the marmalade might look like. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.